Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, what's up? My name is vianney.strick. Thank you so much for being here. As you can see by the title, today we're going to be doing a makeup tag. So we're going to be talking about my #1 product of every brand that is drugstore that I can fit into this video. I'm not gonna lie, there might be like a special mention of a #2 product if I feel like I have to tell you guys about it, but I'm pretty much just gonna show you guys the best of each brand in my opinion. So I hope that you guys enjoy this video and that you find it helpful. If you do enjoy this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to join my squad. Let's get into it. Alrighty guys, so let's get into it. By the way, this video was inspired by Drugstore Maven. I saw her doing this video and I believe she was inspired, or the tag was created by Phelps. Either way, I will put both of their videos down below if you guys want to check them out. They have great channels. But yeah, I thought this was interesting just because, you know, you want to talk about the best of the best. I will say if you do watch my channel a lot, this might be a little bit repetitive for you just because I mostly use drugstore products anyways, and so I tend to stick to my favorites. So a lot of these products you probably heard of, so sorry about that, but I hope that you still find this video helpful. And yeah, and if you're new, here are all my favorites. So obviously I'm not going to be able to get every single brand in this video, so I could always do a part 2 if you guys are interested. So, what should we start off first? Why don't we start out with L'Oreal? I want to tell you guys about my #1 product from L'Oreal. This is a product that if anyone ever asks me for recommendations for a foundation that is long wearing, that doesn't feel cakey, good for oily and dry skin, lasts all day, I always tell them about this one. So this is the L'Oreal Infalible 24-Hour Wear Foundation. This is such a go-to foundation for me and for so many people. It is very liquidy, but it gives you so much coverage for how thin it is. And I love that in a foundation. I don't like wearing thick foundations. And so it gives me a light layer with a lot of coverage, which is like everything. It's a little bit of a soft matte finish, so I think it works well for oily skin, but it won't dry out drier skins. And of course, just remember you can always prime according to what you're gonna wear. I really like this because it really does last all day. I've worn this many times, but the most recent time that I really put this to the test was actually during my engagement party. I had to get ready like way earlier than the party even started, and so not only did it last like from the afternoon till the next morning, like 2 in the morning, but we're in Texas, we're in Houston. I was outside sweating in like 100-degree weather, humidity, you know, like blotting, everything you could think of, and this stayed on all night. My face looked great. So always really good recommendation, and if you haven't tried it, you need to. I feel like I probably shouldn't talk that long about products because then this video is gonna be super long, but let's move on to e.l.f. Okay, so for e.l.f. I do have 2 products just because I have to add it in, but my top products from e.l.f. are definitely the Camo concealers. So here's the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer, and then I also have the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer Satin Finish. I really love both of these. Personally, I use the regular one more just because it does have more coverage than the hydrating, but the hydrating does look a lot prettier under the eye, so it really just depends if you're looking more for coverage or for like hydration. They're both amazing. They're even better when they're mixed, actually. Personally, these are probably the best concealers at the drugstore. I really like the L'Oreal Infallible Concealer as well, but the e.l.f. 16-Hour, the regular Camo one, just reminds me a lot of Tarte Shape Tape's coverage without the dryness, and so that's why I really like it. They're super inexpensive, they have a good shade range, and they're both really nice. I believe they're like $6, so you can literally buy both for $12 instead of buying like a high-end concealer. But I will say what comes like a close second that I really love, that I would love to like recommend to you guys, is actually the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. So again, this is the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream, color correcting full coverage natural finish, SPF 30. This is one of my favorites, actually probably the only CC cream I even use. I really like this because it is a little bit thicker, but it's more like a hydrating thickness. It's not like a cakey thickness, and it does correct. It does have that SPF, and it has collagen, peptides, and niacinamide. It's just really nice. It looks beautiful on the skin. I wore this a lot during a trip that I took in the snow, and I literally had like a beanie on, I had like scarves and my mask, and it stayed on all day, every day. It looks beautiful. Again, this is something that I think every skin type would really like, and it's affordable, so I really like this as well. If I had to choose one, it'd be the concealers. Let's talk about Pixi Beauty. I have been absolutely obsessed with one product from Pixi Beauty. I really do like Pixi Beauty. I'm actually on their PR list, so I do get to try out a lot. But this is the one product that has stayed in my makeup bag since the day that I tried it, and I haven't put it down. And everybody else that I've recommended to really, really loves it. Deodorant. I'm just kidding. This is the Pixi On The Glow Blush Tinted Moisture Stick. This one's in the shade Ruby. They do have an orange one that I really like, and then a light pink one that is too light for me, so I gave it to someone, but I mean, they're really good. So this is a cheek and lip tint, and that's exactly what I use it for. I use it for my cheeks and my tits. I use it for my cheeks and my lips all the time. So it literally looks like a deodorant, and like you just bring it up. Honestly, it lasts forever though. I've actually never had to bring it up yet, and I use it every single day. I love using this on my cheeks. I just grab a brush. It is the blush that I'm wearing today, and I just tap it, and I already have powder on my face, and it literally goes on beautifully over powder. It goes on beautiful over cream, over bare skin. And what I noticed about it, because not only is it pretty and it goes on well, but I've noticed that when I use this as a cream blush under a powder blush, my blushes last forever. Not forever, forever. And so that was what really attracted me to it. And then of course I love this shade, and I really love the formula. I also think it looks really pretty on the lips. It's not going to be like a super hydrating thing on the lips because it's not really that dewy, which I actually like because I don't like a lot of dew on my face. But it does give you a beautiful tint on the lips, and it's really nice, and it does last forever. And if you haven't tried it, you need to. So let's talk about Maybelline. I guess I have two products. I'll tell you my favorite and then my close second. Am I defeating the whole purpose of this tag? Because I'm supposed to be talking about one product, but like, why not just show you more in this video? So my number one product from Maybelline is going to make me look really basic, but hey, it's popular for a reason. So this is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky High Mascara. I love the Lash Sensational line. I actually have the other one right here. I do prefer this one. They're both good, but this is just my favorite mascara. My favorite drugstore mascara. I do have a favorite high-end mascara, which is the Benefit The Real Magnet Mascara, but this is my favorite drugstore mascara. It's really good. I really love the wand. It reminds me a lot of the Benefit Bad Gal Bang Mascara wand, and that obviously it's a high-end mascara. This gives you the exact same effect. It's actually the mascara that I'm wearing right now. I do use an eyelash serum that I always link down below if you guys are interested, but it gives me the perfect amount of length, separation, and volume. I like everything. Like when I buy a mascara, I want length, separation, and volume. I don't just want volume, just want length, and this gives you like a really good combination of it, and so that's why I really like it, and it lasts all day. I will say it is long wearing, but it's a little bit difficult to remove just because it is long wearing. It's not waterproof. The one I use is not waterproof. You'll just sit under the water for just a little bit longer, but it does last all day and it doesn't run, so I think it's worth it. And then just a quick mention, the Maybelline Fit Me powder is awesome as well. I fell back in love with it. I am wearing it right now, and it's just a really good powder, and it does come with a lot of different shades, and it's good to brighten or get the translucent, and you can use it to set, to brighten, to bake, and it's just like a really beautiful flawless powder. So if you haven't tried this powder, you need to. Alrighty guys, let's move over to Flower Beauty. I have one standout product that is just amazing. If you watch my channel, you probably already know and you're tired of hearing about it. This is the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Full Coverage Concealer, and this is amazing. This honestly performs like a high-end concealer. I don't know which one I like better, this one or the e.l.f. one, because I do think that this one's a little bit more lightweight and it does give you a lot of coverage. So I'm still deciding which one I like better, but they're both great. This just, it literally looks and feels like a high-end concealer because not only is it super lightweight, but it gives you flawless coverage. It's not dewy or matte, it's just like a nice radiant satin, and it just looks absolutely beautiful. I honestly don't know why more people don't talk about this. It like has a pretty big skinny doe foot applicator. It applies beautifully, it blends beautifully, and I genuinely think this would work for every skin type just because it's not drying and it's not dewy and it's full coverage. So really nice standout product, really my favorite of Flower Beauty. Alright, let's move on to ColourPop because you can get it at Ulta in store and it is very affordable. Again, I do have two products, mainly because there are products that are like my favorites that I use most of the time, but then there's also products that maybe I don't use all the time but I think are so good, and that's kind of why I'm showing you guys multiple products. My favorite product from ColourPop that I use every single day are their lip liners. So these are just called the ColourPop Lippy Pencil. My favorite shade is 951, which is the one I'm wearing right now, but there are so many different shades that I love. They're so affordable, so pigmented, so creamy, not overly creamy to where they like slide around, but they're like nice and hearty lip liners. They sharpen well, they're beautiful, and they're affordable, and they have so many shades. They're so nice. There's a lot of drugstore liners that I do like, but just ColourPop, like if I had to pick one lip liner, really, it would be ColourPop. So I had to show you guys that. But something that I think is amazing, that if you have normal to dry skin, I think you really need to try this. This is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Foundation with hyaluronic acid, and it is the foundation that I'm wearing today. This is beautiful. If I do say so myself, it's just very beautiful. I mean, what else can I say? It's hydrating, yes. It has hyaluronic acid, but it's not super dewy and greasy. I just don't love that. Even though I do have normal to dry skin, I just don't like looking greasy. This is just stunning. It makes your skin look plump. It lasts all day. It doesn't really crease, and it looks natural and fresh and healthy, and it's just beautiful. So if you haven't tried this and you have normal to dry skin, please try it. It's amazing. But if you haven't tried the lip liners, whoever you are, you need to try these lip liners. I want to point out really quickly that these two remind me a lot of each other. I feel like if you are thinking about trying one of these, if you lean more towards greasy, try this one just because it's not as hydrating as this one, but they're both very similar. This one's just a little bit like more liquidy, more hydrating, and this one's a little bit more like full coverage, a little bit thicker. So okay, moving on to Milani. Milani has so many great products, but the one product that I have had in my everyday makeup collection that I haven't put down in so long, and I'm sure you guys know this by now, but it's this guy. I love this guy. This is the Milani Golden Light Spotlight Strobe Palette in the shade 03. Do we see how much use I get out of this? This I use for a bronze topper. I am wearing it right now. I love literally just getting whatever and like putting it over my bronzer, and it gives me like such a beautiful, look at my forehead, like an overall glow. It's more of like a baked formula because it gives you that beautiful sheen, but it's not like, it might look very intense on my finger right now, but whenever you like apply it on the skin, it like diffuses beautifully. There's like no chunks of glitter or like shimmer. It's just like a beautiful strobing palette. Obviously you could get the lighter ones if you wanted as like a highlighter, but since I love using it as a bronzer topper, I did get the darkest one. It does have like 3 different shades. If you have darkest skin tone, this might be a beautiful highlighter, but it's just a beautiful palette, and I feel like no one really talks about it, and it's my favorite. So moving on to Essence. This again is another like big old repeat for me, but it is just the best and it needs to be talked about more. And it is this guy. that is broken now. It just broke. This is the Essence Pure Nude Sunlighter. It is a highlighter for more like medium to deeper skin tones. There is a lighter shade called highlighter, so the Pure Nude highlighter. This one is the Sunlighter, and again, it is what I always have on my face. As you guys can see, I do love a glow, but not so much of like an intense highlight. So literally, it just adds so much beautiful glow to your skin. It doesn't emphasize texture. You can put it literally all over your face, and it just gives you like a beautiful overall glow. It's stunning. If you have medium to darker skin tone, this is beautiful. If you need something lighter, get the highlighter. I've used this for years now, and I probably should get a new one, but like, the dome is still there. It is like a baked formula. I don't think you could ever honestly hit pan on this, and it's just beautiful. It's so inexpensive, and I personally think that this feels and looks like a high-end highlighter, and it's stunning. You could definitely build it up to make it more intense if you want, but if you're like a glow from within kind of person, you're gonna love this. I actually have, this is a highlighter that I have on my shoulders, and it's just stunning. It's beautiful. I love this. I need this. Like, I can't live without this. All right, I think I'm going to talk about only one more brand just because I feel like this video is getting kind of lengthy. Again, let me know if you guys want a part 2 because there are so many other brands to choose from. Let's finish this video off with NYX. Again, this might be a repeat for you guys if you watch all my videos, but if you haven't tried this, what are you waiting for? This is the NYX, the Brow Glue. It's just a brow gel essentially, but this is not just a brow gel. This acts like brow soap or soap brows. I used to do soap brows when I was younger, when I first started YouTube actually, because I just need my brows to stay where I put them, and this is awesome. The thing about brow soap is that you are literally ruining all your spoolies, and what I like about this is that it comes with its own tiny little spoolie. You can literally put it anywhere. This is what I have on my brows right now. You can literally shape it however you want. It doesn't get crusty. It doesn't get like ashy looking. There's no white like residue on it. It really does keep the brows in place, and it's amazing. And this little bottle might look tiny, but this has lasted me months and months and months and months and months. I literally bought a backup to this like 2 months ago thinking I would run out, and like I still haven't, and I use it every single day. My second product that I think is just like the perfect combination with this is this. So this is the NYX Lift and Snatch Professional Brow Tint Pen. If you're interested to see a lot of these products in action, check out my last video. It's called like full face of products under $10 because most of these products I use in the video. I've tried so many brow like markers, and this is just the best one. This is also what I'm wearing in my eyebrows today. This just gives you the look of brow hairs that actually look natural. I have a hard time creating brow hairs that look natural with like a brow pencil. Out of all the ones that I've tried at the drugstore, I think this is my favorite. It's pigmented, but it's not overly pigmented, and it gives you great definition. I love these so much. Great combo. Okay, so that is it for this video. I had way more products to talk about, but I can see how much I've been recording, and I don't want this video to be too lengthy, so please let me know down below if you do want a part 2. Like, let me know, hey, let's give me a part 2, and I will do that, no problem. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. All the products that I talked about will be down below. Make sure to check out some of my other videos to see the products in actions, and like always, just let me know what you guys want to see next. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!